and welcome to another lesson. Let's take a look at how to set up sales taxes in Build. To do this, kindly click on Settings on the dashboard. Proceed to clicking on Sales Taxes. By default, we have the VAT standard rate and the VAT flat rate already added on Build. However, if there are other forms of taxes or other sales taxes that you'd want to apply or create on Build, all you have to do is click on Plus Tax. A pop-up will now appear for you to fill. You will need to add the standard tax name, which would be the legal name that has been given by the tax authority, which in Ghana would be the Ghana Revenue Authority. So with the introduction of the new VAT standard rate of 15%, let's create that on Build. Let's proceed to add in the display name, and this would be the name that you want to show as on Build. You can also choose to add a tax number or a description. However, you can also skip that. You need to also select the tax type, which could be a compound tax or a flat or direct tax. If this tax is going to be a compound tax, there would be certain or there would be other input taxes that would have to be created or be applied as well. With a flat or direct tax, the tax rate is going to be applied directly on the tax exclusive amount. Now proceed to add in the tax rates, which should be the 15%. You need to also check whether if this tax is a recoverable tax or not, and also choose to let the tax number show on invoices. Once you are done, click on Save. Now, because this VAT standard rate is a compound tax, we are going to add the input taxes or the primary taxes on it. Now, to do that, click on Add Primary Tax. With the primary taxes, we have the NHIL, we have the GET Fund, and we have the COVID-19 levy. Now, let's create or add these primary taxes for each and every one of them. So let's start with GET Fund. The standard tax name would be the GET Fund. You would also need to add a display name, which could be the same as the standard tax name. You can proceed to add a tax number or a description, and then lastly, add a tax rate, which would be the 2.5%. Once you are done, add the tax rate and then click on Save. Now let's do the same for the other taxes. By clicking on Add Primary Tax, we would edit this to reflect the NHIL. And then once you are done, kindly click on Save. Lastly, let's do same for the COVID-19 levy. Now, once you are done, just click on save. Now, we can see that other primary taxes have been added, and then subsequently, we can apply this new tax on our products and services. This would bring us to the end of this lesson. Stay tuned for other lessons.